Hello there, dear loving soul. You're very welcome to this office where we talk about universal laws as well as practicing love. And hey, a little birdie told me that you might not be the best person when it comes to coming up with birthday wishes. Are you one of those people that is like, right, your friends or your family members' birthday's coming up and you've got the birthday card and then you're like, right, what do I say? What do I wish? Or a Facebook pop-up may have come through saying, hey, it's such and such's birthday, do you want to leave a message on their wall? Then you're like, yes, and then you get to it and you're like, what do I actually say? Well, if you're one of those people, great, because here I am making a whole video series for your benefit on how you can practice love during those circumstances of what do I say, what do I do in terms of the birthday wishes. Now, little story, I'm a big lover of birthdays. I always have been. It's been a very special day in my life, and I always make sure that it's a special day in the lives of my loved ones. And birthday wishes have never been a problem for me, but I have seen even my loved ones, my family members, struggle. They're very good at picking up the most awesome birthday cards, but sometimes they just struggle to actually write some messages and those heartfelt wishes that you want to share. But here's something really weird about me, and comment down below with an emoji or letter W if you think this is weird. I have collected, I'm such a lover of birthdays and birthday cards and birthday wishes, that I have collected all the birthday wishes, all the birthday cards that I received my whole entire life. Now, I can't absolutely guarantee that this is every single card. It's been, had many birthdays, many love, and some of these cards are actually from the times when I graduated, for instance, from university. Got a lovely graduation card, but obviously there's some birthday cards that I received during my life. And here one was a unique one, somebody did it by hand, which was really lovely, and lots, and I've got a few Christmas cards here and whatnot. Here's some special one I received from my mum one time, and I am just a big believer of collecting birthday cards, and I do read them when I'm feeling a little bit down or feeling the blues. I actually get these out and I read them because, special people in my life have decided to wish me certain things. So there's always positive messages in those, right? New beginnings, new year of your life, new happenings, new perspectives, perhaps a completely different stage of your life or new decade, those special milestones. And I have not struggled with birthday wishes in my life, but I think there's merit in actually sharing how do you send somebody birthday wishes. Where do you begin? How do you start? So if you're struggling, if you're one of those people who struggle, this whole video series is about figuring out a tool that can help you. And before I jump into the practical tips of how you go about doing that, I just want to mention a couple of universal laws, as I usually do when it comes to a particular video series, because this channel is a lot about universal laws. And the first one that comes to mind, right, is birthday, okay? It's the day of your birth. Now, in my world, because we are spirits having a human experience, the birthday could be seen as the day of your incarnation onto planet Earth into this human body and the physical body in order to experience life on Earth, and it's kind of like your day of incarnation into this particular lifetime, right, that you sought out for yourself. And a lot of that actually is really a funky concept, I think, about the fact that it is a special day. It's a day of your incarnation, and I am a true believer that we actually get to choose our birthdays because they carry meaning. You will have heard many out there talking about how your particular the planets that aligned and the stars aligned in a particular way, they have an influence on what you are, or they can reveal things as to what you're like. For instance, the Astrology Companion, I've got a book here because there's a lot of people out there who believe in astrology, and so do I, into your sort of star sign and zodiacs, and it's a book I'm reading at the moment. There is a lot of horoscopes out there. There's your birth charts, things like that, where you can use a tool, for instance, to actually input the details of your birthday, birth time, your place of birth, and it gives you indication as to your characteristics or your challenges, strengths and weaknesses, and all the stuff that you're like, holy moly, they know me better than I do, because a lot of it can actually really resonate with you. And I do believe that we actually get to pick our birthdays. Now, I keep reminding that to myself. When I was going through labor with my daughter, it was a 5-day labor, so I'm like, keep reminding myself on that 4th and 5th day that, hey, girlfriend knows best in terms of when she really needs to be born and the timing of it. And yeah, sorry, I digress. So I've been a huge lover of birthdays my whole life. We get to pick our birthdays because of the characteristics or the missions that we decide to complete during this lifetime, the challenges that we want to overcome, the experiences that we want to have. So the universal law is about that. I guess the choice and the freedom of choice that you have even prior to being born, prior to entering into planet Earth and going through your lifetime. And also reminded that, hey, you're a spirit in a physical body, that ultimately this is just a journey or a certain life path that you decided to embark on, starting from that particular day in your life. And of course, every year you get to celebrate, and you get to celebrate you. It's your special day. It's the special of your incarnation. It's a reminder of how special you are. Hopefully you get positive vibes. So going back to birthday wishes, there is the community element of it, right? So community gathers around you, your loved ones, family, friends, colleagues, your neighbors perhaps, to try and celebrate you, right, to the best of their ability in the circumstances. And hopefully you do get to celebrate on your birthday. Have your birthday cake, have the wonderful yummies, treat your tummy to some goodies, what you crave, have fun, and ultimately just, I always, the other universal law that I think is quite powerful in this particular moment is because your birthday is a new cycle, right? It's a new cycle, and it's every year you get a new year. So not the new year that we celebrate 31 December to 1 January, right? But it's actually a new year in your life. So similarly to the wishes that you make on the night of celebrating the new year, you should be able to make wishes for yourself on your birthday and manifest those, and I truly believe they do come true. Whatever you put out, whatever you wish for actually does realize. And obviously the birthday wishes that are sent your way, the energy of your community, your loved ones, your colleagues, your friends, all that stuff that they send you, the energy and the intention that they send your way realizes as well during the course of the next year of your life. Now, with that in mind, let's just jump into part 2, the application part of this video series, the funky tool, what you might want to use in order to help you come up with the most perfect, fit for purpose birthday wishes for that loved one in your life, that birthday boy, birthday girl in your life. Click on the link down below for part 2, and I will see you shortly.